Today's cozy vibes have been reached successfully. Oh yeah. Got me some Chipotle, did my hour walk, got everything together, read my birth chart, did the whole entire thing today. It's been well, I mean, like, today overall wasn't all, I mean, today it was pretty meh. Usually the days are pretty meh unless I make them really great and everything, but been trying a few other methods, did a little bit of alchemy today, and I found out on my birth chart. As a matter of fact, where did I put there? Oh, it's all the way over there in my bag. 1 second. Oh, fuck, dropped my phone. Okay, it survived the fall. Thank God. I don't want to have to pay 240. Quick story, right? Last week, I believe it was on Sunday or Saturday, one of the two, I went to go get my phone repaired. The screen had unfortunately cracked because I was down the road doing a little bit of walking like I normally do every single day. Hold on. Then I thought I saw a snake down the road and I was like, oh! And then I dropped my phone square on its face. Of course I didn't mean to. These things happen. It's whatever, honestly. The crack is so minuscule at the very bottom. It's like, you can really see it. If you squint hard enough, then you'll be able to see it. But other than that, it's pretty, minuscule. But anyway, dropped my phone, went up to the store, went to youbreakifix.com, set an appointment in order to get my stuff done like around 10 in the morning on a Saturday. Drove all the way up there to town. Lo and behold, of course, you're supposed to have insurance and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, maybe like $79, just out of pocket and whatever. It's a tiny little scratch, whatever. I have an S23 Plus, but I was like, maybe it won't be too much. And she was like, oh, out of pocket, that's $246. I'm like, what? What? Anyway, the Lord don't make mistakes. And I got some miles on my car that day, and then I also got me some sweets. So, I mean, it wasn't a complete total loss, but anyway, back to the birth chart. I got a 7-page report to basically what's in my astrological chart and everything. I'll put up a little image right here to let you see what it all entails. It's pretty interesting. I have like 2 grand trines, a Star of David, a rectangle, and a kite, and 3 cradles. I don't really know what all that means truly, because I'm not an astrologer at all. I'm an alchemist. I'm mixing herbs. Not different kind of herbs. It's mostly just teas. Yes, tea. Anyway, I got a little bit of a report here and everything. It tells me everything that I need to know, from my Saturn to my Mars and everything that's in my chart. Y'all, it's a whole lot of. It's a whole lot of. It made me reflect a little bit. I've yet to get into the whole entire report, but it's cute. I have a Saturn that's in Pisces in my 11th house. For my moon is a Libra in the 6th house. And for my moon, the position of the planets are as follows: Mars squared moon, Mercury conjunct moon. I read that one right there. I got like the first 3 pages. It's quite extensive, actually. Quite extensive. If you know anything about astrology, let me know. I'm just, I'm here for the ride. And I have a Jupiter in the 7th house. The position of planets are as follows: Saturn triune Jupiter. And of course, I have my sun is in Virgo in the 5th house, and the position of the planets are as follows: Saturn, opposite sun, Jupiter sextile sun, Mars sextile, and sun. Let's see, my Mercury is in Libra in the 6th house, and the position of the planets are as follows: Mars square Mercury. Isn't that fancy? As for my Venus is in Libra. I got a lot of Libras. My dad's a Libra. My Libra's in the 6th house, and the position of the planets are as follows: Mars square Venus. Yeah, I got a lot of Earth. A whole bunch of Earth. And I have a Mars in Cancer in the 3rd house. The positions of the planets are as follows: Saturn triune Mars, Jupiter triune Mars. Trine. I said triune. Trine. Please forgive me. But yeah, to give a little basic overview of the chart, it basically told me that, hold on, for my sun, the end one was like, on your major aspirations in life is to belong and fit in. However, you will have to overcome the fear that holds you back. That's basically the summary of my whole entire sun right there. My Saturn, that's my Saturn, right there. Dang, half my moon takes up a lot of this right here. My moon being Mars squared moon Mercury, so okay, that's a lot of stuff. Summary. Let me see. For my moon, your emotional reactor trigger and stimuli in your environment on an ongoing basis. Emotional reactions are your first reactions, and as such, they are the rawest and truest part of yourself. The outcome is an acknowledgement of sorrow, which will continue your commute. This is just a brief overview. Like, I'll have to go into the detail in another video. In order for you to overcome limitations of the moon in Libra, you must comfortably sit through your emotions and allow them to run their course before taking further action. Okay, all right. Sixth house rules, your mid-body connection. You fully understand your mortal body. That is true. You thrive on routines and patterns. I do. I really do. I work out every single day. I have a set amount of protein that I eat throughout the day. Drink about at least maybe 32 ounces of water. I have quite a bit of routine. Even this right here is routine now. It's becoming more routine, which is really, really good. Alchemy, people, that's what I do. I do alchemy. Mostly alchemy for myself, on my inward self, which is very important, which we all should do. Take notes if you can. Let me see. Emotional suppression will teach you to connect with others when they are ready to connect with you. You will also learn how to express yourself to someone without being harsh, blaming, or criticizing them in the process. I kind of wish I would criticize people more. I'm just a really kind person at nature and my bare bones. I'm a real kind person. Like, the only time that I'm really going to get angry and you see me get bloodthirsty is if you've really done something wrong or you won't get your ish together and I have to correct you with love. It's always with love with me, but I mean, I do get real when it's time to get real, babe, I get real. I gets real. Let me see here. Jupiter is in Scorpio in the 7th house. Let me see a summary of this right here. Yada, yada, let me say it. You were in a beneficial position because Saturn leads realism and practicality to overcome optimistic Jupiter. Instead of believing in miracles and fairy tales, you believe that hard work can get you anywhere in life rather than believing in the unknown. You believe in your own capabilities. And let me see, that was my Saturn triuning, my Jupiter, trine Jupiter. But since my Jupiter is also in Scorpio, I also have belief in the unknown comes naturally to me. So it's kind of like, ooh, this is interesting, but it also contradicts. I guess I can be a contradiction at times. Not the living dead, mind you, but I guess, I do from time to time contradict, but this thing definitely does contradict here and there. And whatnot, but it was quite insightful, really insightful. I will say that the most. Let me see. As a Virgo, you identify in cultivating, as a Virgo, your identity is cultivated through the distinctions you make between yourself and your environment. You can imagine yourself as a formless blob navigating through the world. The more you come in contact with, brush up against people, blah, 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 basically that's formed me into the person that I am. The character that I am, the entity, the personality that is me, that is Tevin. Which is very interesting, actually. It's not too bad. Let me see, yada, yada, yada. The sun urges you to become so powerful, important, and needed that others could not survive without you. Okay. I hope that wouldn't form anything that's kind of detrimental to someone's mental health. I definitely don't want to become someone's reason for living. I hope they find I can help you with living, but I don't want to become the sole reason. That's a lot of, interesting stuff. Like, I can love you better than she can, like, we're not going to be doing anything like that. And I don't think I can love you better than you can love yourself because I was born into this world alone, and unfortunately I have to take that trip out by myself. So ain't nobody gonna be holding the door for me when it comes to that, but hey, make sure you live for yourself. Also, the 5th house is the realm of creative expression. In the 5th house, you desire to distinguish yourself from others as one of a kind individual. This is where you want to matter and feel important. You pour your inspirations into areas of your life in order to create something unique. The 5th house governs creative pursuits such as hobbies, leisure time, children, and artistic expression. Romance, this thing makes you feel utterly important and also falls underneath the house, also falls under this house. The sun is also home in the 5th house. Okay, all right, that's cool. Summary for this right here. I have strong belief in the unknown, and I'm willing to not let miracles be the deciding factor, but my hard work, which I understand. I do believe heavily in miracles. I really do, because I feel as though I can make miracles happen whenever I want. Everything works in my favor personally, but there's definitely some things that are interesting in here. On to Mercury. Let me see, you're amongst the most fair-minded people in the world. You seek a balanced approach to forming your opinions and problem solving. When you learn, you like to take in all the information that is available because you like to decide for yourself what conclusion to take. You take your time when thinking things through, toying with the possibilities back and forth until you reach a middle ground. Indecision is your biggest weakness. Well, dang, because you tend to get caught up in reaching a state of equilibrium within your mind. Okay, so I do get analysis paralysis sometimes. You can definitely check my analysis paralysis when I first started my YouTube. You definitely can check that right there. But then I've grown. Again, alchemy. I've grown. And I've shown that I have the qualities and capability to be able to extend and grow many parts of myself. I'm like a tree. I push against myself until I become more. You know what I mean? We're growing over here. But that's interesting. Okay, Mercury. Okay. The planet is also responsible for your motor skills, attention span, vision, hearing, and your communication style. Of course, because Mercury is the planet of communication. Sorry, I scratched my nose. But yeah, Mercury is the planet of communication. I can definitely see that. I like to be able to communicate my thoughts, my ideas as effortlessly as I can. Because when I get into the zone, I can definitely communicate any type of information that you want me to. Even right now, the communication that I'm giving off is something that is just, natural, organic, and fluid, and it comes to me very effortlessly. And I can definitely do my best, whatever way I can to create. But of course, there's breaks in communication, and that definitely happens. But I definitely like to be able to communicate my prop and my information as best as I can. Absolutely. So they got that correct right there. Mercury is definitely Mercurian right now. Let's see. Let's see what else is here. What else is here? The sixth house rules the mind body connection. Let's see. When Mars is squared Mercury, the planet of communication is subject to the heat of the planet of conflict. Mars tends to do things prematurely, like picking an apple before it's fully ripe. Fiery, hot urgency of sharing your thoughts, opinions, and ideas tend to spew out. They do. They definitely do. They definitely do. She got that right. Often before they're even finished fully. Okay. Sometimes your words are poorly received and by others due to the lack of coherence. Okay, that's true. I do definitely be random and talking off at the mouth, and people often do not receive my message as I want to because I trip over my words sometimes. So, because I speak fast. Other times there is an undercurrent of combativeness present in your words, whether rational or not. This could look like challenging someone to an intellectual battle, debate, or putting them into a position of having to defend their own opinion. On the flip side, this may be how others treat you. You may be the one who is challenged to defend your thoughts and ideas. This is because your opinions provoke intense emotions which others fuel them to challenge. Okay. All right, next thing, Venus. You have Venus and Libra in the sixth house. The position of this planet are as follows. Mars squares Venus. You try to describe the power evenly in your intimate relationships. You do not mind cooking meals. I actually love cooking meals for others. So as long as they cook meals for you in return. Oh, not true. You don't mind being showered with gifts because you fully intend to shower your partner with the same number of presents. You are so freaking right, brah. Technically, sis. You right, sis. I'm right. That is true. Your partner financially provides for you by meeting your physical needs for food, shelter, and material needs. Then you will emotionally provide them by meeting their intimate need of nurturing, love, and support. Yeah, I do love cuddles. All right, let's moving on. The sixth house rules health, work, daily habits, and service to others. Venus in this house makes you passionate about your body and the bodies of others. Yes, I definitely do. I definitely be like, y'all need to be doing an hour walk. You need to be doing something active, drinking your water, eating correctly. Even my people, even my coworkers, I'd be like, "Have you drank your water? Did you work out? Did you drink that one coffee? Did you?" I kind of go mother hen sometimes. It's not that I mean to. It's just I care. I don't want you to take care of your body because at the end of the day, your muscle is your retirement. Okay, remember that. Muscle is also your true retirement. Because if you fall on bone, baby, it's over. It's over. And at 50, it gets dangerous. 60, we're pushing it. At 70, just be careful. Make sure you work out, do a little bit of HIIT, build the muscle. You may love to indulge in food and leisure. I absolutely do. Laziness might plague you from time to time. That is very true. On the other hand, you may love clean. Really? You may love clean diets and fitness. I do. I do. I don't eat pork. Not because of religious reasons. I support that if you do have religious reasons for not eating pork. But it's mostly just sitting in my stomach for too long and it just throws me off. And then I gain weight. I gain pounds and I don't want that. You may spend this week working hard in the gym or eating clean just so you can enjoy the weekend, binging on decadent food. You are right. And laying about in the house all day. You are right. Wow, that is right. Let me also enjoy doing chores more than the average person. I do love to clean. You see errands and responsibility as your free time. I do like running errands for myself. I like getting things done early in the morning, like 8 in the morning, 5 in the morning, you name it. I just love it. You can let your body do the work while your mind wanders aimlessly. True. Sometimes sometimes you're so good at working with your body that doing chores becomes second nature. Very true. You enjoy making lists of your daily tasks and crossing them off one by one. Y'all, this is absolutely true. I have 5 journals. I have 5 journals. And my Samsung Note. You can judge. You definitely can judge. Go ahead. But that's very true. You like being in a clean room. Yes, the room right now is definitely clean. I cannot do anything if the room is not clean. But you also get lazy. That is true. And let dirt pile up from time to time. That's quite true. Like on Sunday, I cleaned up everything. It was pretty bad. Venus in this house gives you a sense of connection to your body. You never feared the changes your body went through. You embraced aging of your body with open arms. Yeah, even I have grays right here. I definitely do embrace that. It's perfectly fine. It's a blessing to be able to age because from statistic, not everyone's expected to live a long life, especially for us in America. So, yeah, this is a challenging placement. Mars is self-oriented while Venus is partnership-oriented. The frustration comes into play because Mars drives you to be self-sustaining in situations that require you to be considerate of others, while Venus nurtures you to be complacent and agreeable in situations that require you to be assertive. This is a fusion between your wants and when you need to be generous with your resources and considerate to the feelings of Mars triggers your scarcity mindset. You believe that your basic needs will go unmet if you share your time, energy, and resources with others. True. When you need to take action, stand up for yourself and conduct yourself with conviction. Venus triggers your consideration. You become fixated on making sure you're considering the needs and wants of others, which holds you back from acting for yourself. Mars wants you to take care, of yourself, while Venus wants you to take care of. To overcome this challenging placement, you must settle on the middle ground between these two parts of yourself. Both planets want you to be taken care of. Okay, that's cool. All right, off to Mars. This is quite a bit. With Mars in your 3rd house, the confidence and bravery, as well as impulsiveness and self-serving tendencies of Mars are best expressed area of your life. Mars solidifies one of the most primal basic needs. You need to form your own thoughts and opinions. You need to interpret life according to your own experiences and your own perceptions. That is very true. Hence why I am doing a YouTube video, and I'm doing YouTube. It helps me catalog things and allows me to get things down and make sure that I'm making progress in the whole entire world that I'm going through. Direct the passions of Mars to confidently speak your mind, regardless of your opinions are popular or not. Do not engage in intellectual arguments unless you have explicitly agreed to debate with someone. Exactly. Don't waste your time and energy with swine. Don't do it. Otherwise, these arguments will turn into aggressive altercations of your own stance. Oh wait, hold on. Will turn to aggressive reiterations of your own stance. Will not change anyone's mind. Fair point, very fair point. And Mars is about that nuck if you buck energy, and I think that we should all have that energy. I was born on a Tuesday, and Tuesday is ruled by Mars, so it's a little bit extra for me. Let's see, Saturn, the planet of beliefs reaped from hard work, and Mars, the planet of self-preservation, self-motivation, and making favorable aspects to each other. You have trained yourself, and you have the ability to train yourself to delay gratification. You have some sort of advantage, but it is a successful family, a good education or coach or training in your youth that can be put to practical use. Saturn helps you plan well, focus, and perspective until you achieve success. Is that a mosquito? You have the potential to be incredibly successful. You have the right mindset, the right dedication, and the necessary energy to take you wherever you desire to go. Your higher mind and benefits one another. Jupiter expands that and in this case, Mars, Jupiter creates endless amounts of passion, energy, and drive in your life. You can accomplish almost anything. You can accomplish almost any of your goals and dreams alone. You do not need an instructor or motivator because you fulfill those roles within yourself. Y'all, this is absolutely true. I have a mentor that on the first call, he was like, you pretty much have everything set up. You know where you want to go. And I'm like, I really don't need your help for anything. But I absolutely do appreciate him. When it comes to him just being my mentor, I really don't need a mentor. In fact, I was thinking about getting another mentor, maybe Erin on Demand. She has she has a creator college going on, and I was thinking I'd probably do that and immerse myself in her teachings, because I'm trying to, expand this brand of mine a little bit further, because my goal is to be able to heal people and reach them and just form a community around it right there. I'm a really kind, generous person right there, and I don't believe in betraying, and I don't. Like, to the death of me, I will not betray anyone that confides themselves in me. That's just who I am. Like, I don't accept betrayal, but I do not tolerate myself betraying anyone. To the death of me, I can't do. That is within me to not betray anyone. And that goal alone, in my nurturing side, along with my kindness, it makes me know that I am a capable and competent leader. And if I have the position and the privilege and the funds to be able to do that, I could do so much. And I'm coming into my own as a creative and a person. Like, I'm really coming into my own. And the potential that I see for myself, if I get the position that I need, I could lead a whole city. Money does not corrupt. When I get money, I want to share it with people. I want to distribute that kind of wealth, that kindness, that goodness, and heal and build up people around me. That's something that is core to me. That is central to me right there. It absolutely is. Didn't mean to get on a soapbox, but that is something that is crucial right here. And this right here, like, anyway, I do have a mentor, and it's mostly for affiliate marketing and everything, but I'm like, I don't want to push affiliate marketing on someone who wants to actually buy a product from like that website right there. I mean, I don't even know who'd want that product. It was all for mostly mental health and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I like this juice. Let me try this product for like a whole entire 2 months. I've been drinking it for 2 months. It's okay. It's not bad, but it doesn't taste great. It's just a strawberry drink that's like 0 calorie, and it's okay. I like it. I gave some to my parents. They like it. But anyway, him in general, he's just my mentor, and he's been leading me through the whole entire process. And every time we get on call, I'll be like, nope, I really don't need you. In a nice way, because he really can't help me out with anything. I mean, everything that I need is literally within me. I have the drive. I just simply need to have the correct product. And that company, I don't really like that very much. So don't go down. Don't go down. Anyway, why'd it go? Why'd it get dark? Okay, anyway. Your higher mind and your self-sufficiency benefits one another. Jupiter expands that which it touches, and in this case, Mars. Jupiter creates endless amounts of energy, passion, energy, blah, 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 read that, energy and drive in your life. You can accomplish almost any of your goals and dreams alone. You don't need an instructor or motivator, because you fulfill those roles within yourself. You push yourself to accomplish the most challenging tasks. Mars naturally has ample amounts of energy, but the planet exerts all of its energy into the beginning of the race and fizzles out halfway through. But Jupiter on your side, that's starting energy and expanding endlessly. Your start first and last longer than most people. Very true. Anyway, that's the whole entire birth chart. I wish I could give you more cohesive information. I kind of did this on the fly, but it's 7 pages. It's a lot. It definitely is a lot. I may put the information into like a link in the description. I might. But anyway, I just wanted to create something today, and it just happened to be about my birth chart. My camera got dark. Anyway, this has really been a very good eye-opening experience for me today. This opening up. I definitely felt the energy today to be able to make a video, and it's been getting better. The energy has been coming, so you'll probably expect a video every other day for the foreseeable future. But you guys, thank you for reaching the end of this video. I really, 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 really do appreciate it. I do. But make sure you come back tomorrow, or maybe the next day. I'll definitely have something out. But yeah, I'm glad we had this little heart to heart, and you got to hear about my birth chart. That rhymes. Anyway, I'll catch you later, all right? It's been fun. It's been real. I love you. I'm glad we had this heart to heart. All right, later.